Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? There we go. Hey, Keels. Hi, Carol. Is everybody ready to do some card finishing today? Are you guys like way more on the ball than I? And have it all together and, you know, have your cards already made. Jan, she's always fast. She's always fast. Okay, let's see. How we doing? Where's Miss Carmen, Laura? Is she coming today or did she go to Costco? So, I did a little bit of die cutting, so while I talk to you, there she is. Hi, Ra, how are you? How are you this morning? So while I'm talking to you, I'm going to start poking out all of these. I love this die cut, but there is a lot of prep work. But it's so pretty. I just love the lacy, you know, the little lacy bits afterward. So did everyone have a good night last night? So here's something exciting. Arizona has, oh, look at that. My poor sign is so speckled with paint. Sorry, let me turn this music down a little bit. Arizona opened up the vaccines to 55 and older, and I signed up, and I am getting my first vaccine on Saturday. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Holy Hannah, I'm telling you. I'm ready to just get, have that extra layer of protection, you know? Let's see, what else is new? I drew some new artwork last night. You know what? I just got a big idea yesterday, and yeah, you know what? Arizona opened it up, and you know what? God bless sweet friends like Carmen, who was like, Ann, get your shot. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm just ready for it, you know? I'm ready for a little bit of normal. I mean, I still wear my masks. And you know what? I will tell you, I don't mind wearing my mask because I have so many cute masks. I have so many cute masks. I have this amazing friend, Jossie. You did! Oh, Carol, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I have this amazing friend, Jossie, who makes masks in her Instagram is Bossy Jossie, and her stuff, she's a perfectionist, so her sewing is on point, and she finds the most unusual fabrics. Yeah, I know. You know, Jan, we just gotta. And you know, it's so crazy because they make it so difficult. I don't understand why the process is so crazy difficult. You know what? Jeff did it for me. He loves that, navigating all that stuff. That's just a source of frustration to me. It's just frustrating. Good morning, Carm. So did you hear, Carm? My first appointment for my vaccine is Saturday. And it's at Fry's. Isn't that crazy? I'll take it. That's for sure. So, as you can see, this die is so cool, but there's a little bit of work that goes into it, but not too much. It goes pretty fast when you're just chatting with your friends, you know. Anyway, so I drew this new artwork, so it will debut on Monday. If you haven't already gotten Aunt Chris, run over and get it today, because I still haven't raised the prices because I got all busy drawing instead yesterday. That is the thing about your own business. I'm going to tell you that there's the business part is not as much fun as the creative part, you know. Let's see, what else? Oh, so did anybody so I'm kind of feeling like I want to remember, I'm trying to think what we painted when we did that little bit of a kind of, well, it was a technique that I saw that I thought, oh, we could totally do that with my art printables. So there was this technique that someone had shown, and now I'm trying to remember. Oh, I hate when that happens. Poor old brain. Hi, Varsha. Anyway, there was this technique that I thought was super cool, and it was with a gel pen. So, oh, and I was gonna tell you girls that I was watching some letter. You know how when you get on those rabbit holes on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or anything on the internet? Anyway, I was watching this girl who's a letterer, and she was playing with different gel pens. And so she was talking about what her favorite was, and her favorite was my favorite, the Uniball Signo. I have used that one faithfully for years and just love it. But here's a little something that she said that I thought was kind of cool. And so she found, oh, I think I made it all the way around. She found, and I just got them on Amazon. You know, I know Jeff Bezos doesn't need any more money, but he has a lot of cool stuff that I want. You know. Okay. Seriously, it's done. Okay, so so 2 pockets of information this morning. One, the Uniball Signo, this is the Japanese version. And so it is Uniball Signo 153. So look for the 153, and I just like it a little bit better than my regular old Uniball Signo because it is really flowy. Like really, really flowy. So, I was looking at this piece of art. So I've die cut the base, but do you see how it's still pretty dark? So I saw this technique, and see if you remember. We're going to wet an area. I'll find a paper towel. Sorry about that. And then we're going to wet an area, right? And then we're going to take our gel pen and just go over that wet area slightly, right? And then we can play with that just a little bit. Isn't it great, Keels? I just love those Uniball Signos. And then when I found the 153, I was like, oh, so good. Okay, so the girl that was showing this technique was actually showing it as a way to add dimension and some contrast in galaxy paintings. And so I was like, but you know what? I could take that technique. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? I just believe so wholeheartedly that if you teach an artist a technique, that's it. They can make a million different applications for that, right? So I'm just gonna, the places where it feels the darkest is where I'm just going to go in with my gel pen and see if I can just lighten that slightly, because I just want a little bit more contrast. It was feeling a little too dark, you know? So I'm just going to lighten it a little bit, right? So down here, it's feeling, so I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to come in with my damp brush, wet a little bit, come in with my gel pen, I like it because that base of all that pretty blendy color is still there and pretty prominent, but the white is just brightening it just enough that it should make a little bit of difference. You know what I mean? Like, give me a little more contrast. I don't know. Maybe here. Whoops. So this technique is a little bit, like it's just a little, takes a little time to just slowly build that build that enough contrast that you, like I just want my snowflake to pop off the background, right? And that's the white thing, right? The snowflake. The background is, I don't know, maybe it's a blizzard or something. So I'm just, if you don't happen to have a gel pen to do this trick with, you could certainly use white. You could use your, oh yay, oh I love it. I know. Can I tell you, I always have lots of Uniballs. I just find that, and I keep them till there's nothing left. Even if they're the, you know, if they're worn down, I will use them. If they're kind of skippy, I will continue to use them. Look at those little doodads are everywhere. I will use them for in my art journal, or honest to Pete, or whatever, you know, if I'm doing like some highlights and some on some hand lettering, I just use them till there's absolutely nothing left. not a waster. So I just kind of keep them in a, I have a friend who thinks, an artist friend who believes that if you keep them in Ziplocs, they'll last longer. So that's a theory. Mine are just on a little shelf in a pen organization thing that I have. I store them horizontally. So I'm feeling like maybe once this dries, I come in and do some straight pen work. What do you think? Because I feel like it's coming along, but I think hey Renee, how are you? Sorry, I need a drink. I feel like get this going a little bit. What do you I think that Yep, it's looking pretty dreamy and snow-like now. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is making a huge difference because I was really getting a little concerned this morning. It was feeling, I was like, oh, it's so dark. How am I going to play up that snowy vibe? I just stuck my side of my finger right there. Don't you think that's helping? I'm really liking this. So I have a black base that I wanted to put it on, and I felt like that was still like really, really a lot of white, or excuse me, a lot of dark. So I cut this funny little die, and I thought it might be kind of cool if I have it in two sizes. Right, so I have this size and this size. Anybody else do this when they're laying out a card? Like, I'm gonna try this and this. I just feel like this just kind of lightens it and adds like just this little bit of delicateness. I don't know. I'm gonna set this one aside and hem and haw about that. Okay, so here's another one that I have. So I have this beauty that I think I'm going to start by adhering this to the purple, to the lavender background. How about anybody else? Is anybody else doing any I think there. Is that better? Let me know if that works better. I think I'm just going to start with this. Look at how pretty that, I just feel like the lavender just pops all of that other color. So, put some score tape down. I like this wide one, but you know, I'll use whatever I've got. Hey Brenda, how are you? Alright, so Here is the thing with these. Once it's down because that tape is so... Okay, then I'm going to put this down on here. This one, I think that... oh, Jan, I'm anxious to see him. I love artist trading cards because it's like a little... that's the end of that. It's like a little work of art, isn't it? I love that. I'll try some of this tape. Alright. So I'm going to do this. I like this little bit of white right here. I really like that. So for this, I was thinking that it might be cool to enhance with some of my high supply. And a lot of you should be getting some high supply in the mail. So I have those pinks. And I have white. I think I want something kind of shimmery though. I thought I had something in here that was... Those are kind of cool. I thought I had some purples in here. So a bunch of you should be getting little pink envelopes in the mail. Oh, those. That's what I was looking for. Although these... Those. Okay, so I was thinking, so I have these clear droplets, and I was thinking that that would be really pretty, pretty in the very centers of the snowflakes. I just thought that might be kind of fun. My glue started. There we go. There. There. So pretty. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's your question, Keels? Should the pattern be face up or face down? Let me think how I do that. You know, isn't that funny? You just do it. I always do face up toward the die so that I can see what I'm doing. So I can see exactly how things are laying out, and so now I'm feeling like, what do you think about these are by High Supply too, and they are iridescent iced confetti sequins. I just think that might be cool. But I also have these. These are by High Supply, and these are Super Dazzle Stars. That might be kind of cool too, because it would just add a little bit of shimmer. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not an expert on die cutting either, Keels, but I will just tell you, and Lucinda is the one who totally got me into the die cutting. But once I started doing it, holy smokes, it totally enhanced my sorry, I don't want too many of those. It totally enhanced my card making. That's for sure. I think I have that pokey thing up here. I do. Okay, this quick stick precision, whatever. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of randomly put some glue down. And then use this thing, this poker thing. Whoops. I think it just must snap off it. There you go. But we're supposed to be able to turn that, right? And that picks up. There. Ooh, that's like magic. And this is going to add just a little bit of just a little bit of shimmer. Oh, it's so pretty. Looks like snowy weather. Let's see. Oh, I think I have one more. Spot of glue. It's turning out so pretty. I really, really like it. I think when there's and the amazing thing I think is that these sequins and those what are they called? What are they called? Whatever those clear things, droplets. That's like the most embellishment. It's not bumpy at all. I should be able to send it just in a regular envelope. I'm so lucky. You know what? My mail people, the people at my post office are so good about saying, Anne, if you would have just done this, so then I know better for the next time. Do I have any more glue? Oh, I see one spot there. Oh, let's do. Did I get out the spots? I think I did. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm going to set that aside to dry. Okay, what else do I have? All right. The next one I have, so this one, when I created it, do you remember, this is the one I just did on Quick Stick, is We Are Memory Keepers. And it is pretty amazing, I have to say. And this thing is quickie glue, so it's a ballpoint and it has glue in it. So that's pretty cool too. I just try to bring those out, you know, every now and again. So I felt like this felt a little flat. So as I was looking at it, I was like, well, I could do the inlaid die technique, and I could pop this one, right? And maybe that might start to liven it up a little bit. So I'm going to just do some, and this is Gina K Connect Glue. I love this stuff. And it just lasts kind of forever because you don't need much. And it doesn't wrinkle your paper, which is a plus, right? So, I think we did this technique with something else, and I didn't have my, I think Jan Golden actually told me to pop it, and I didn't have any foam tape up here, but today I did remember it, and so I thought this would be the perfect time to okay. And the cool thing about this is I have a little bit of wiggle room, so I can move it over just a little bit. And then let's make sure that this lines up there. Yep. And now let's pop this with this honkin' thing of foam tape. Uh-oh. Scissors. It is very strong, isn't it, Keels? I really like it. And I like that it's just small, you know, so I can, back when I could go places and make stuff with other people, I could take it with me. Remember those days? Someday we'll get there, right? All right. So let's press that down. All right. Is this the? Wait a minute. Was it this? No. All right. So now. Let's pop that. I think that already helps it a little bit, right? But now I feel like I also, I know. Don't you love foam tape? It's kind of like such a easy, oh, and this die is the nesting stitched rectangles from My Favorite Things, by the way. And the other die that I used is, this one is Stylish Rectangle Trio from Memory Box. That's the one that I'm fiddling around with on here. I think it just kind of breaks it up a little bit and adds some nice visual interest. Anyway, that's that. So now I feel like I want to add some fun iridescent on here. But what about, well, I don't know. That's why I have you girls here to play with. I was looking at these pinks, but it's not really the same pink. And so I could just do iridescent on here. And then I was thinking I could do this. What's the other one that I have? You Are One of a Kind. I kind of like that one better. So I could do this popped up here or something. I don't know. But I feel like I want to do those iridescents on this one too. What did I do with my glue? Anybody see it? There it is. Honestly. But I also feel like maybe some of this shimmer spray, that might That might just, you know, add a little something something to it. Because does it feel flat to you? Like it needs some help? How's it looking to you? Because I'm right on top of it. Alright, so now let's come in and do some of those shimmery sequins. I want to be kind of strategic this time on dark areas and see if that brightens things. And maybe on this one, I just do the circles. I love that this tool has that, has this pointy end that you can kind of move things around a little bit. I think this is brightening it a bit. But you know what the other thing I was thinking that might be super cool is I can tuck some of these like right, the shimmer spray that I'm using is Avery L clear shimmer spray, but you could use whatever. Do you know what I mean? If you just, if you don't have a store near you, you can call them and say, I just need a clear shimmer spray. So, and I think I got this one from Scraps of Love, actually. So, what did I say? Oh, so I'm going to turn this, remembering that I'm going to put my sentiment up there. But I feel like it might be kind of cool, you guys, to have some of those sequins just peeking out, right? From behind the first mat. Oops. Yep. Some big, some small. It's really cool because it'll just add some shimmer. You know, and if you don't have that, you could certainly use your Winkostella, if you have a Winkostella. More. Because I really wanted to, I used the circles in this one because I really wanted to repeat the pattern of this snowflake has lots of big circles that are quite prominent. So I really wanted to, remember we talked about repeating a pattern. Okay, I just saw some glue. All right, let's see how we're doing. You guys, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It made such a difference. Can you see the shimmer and the sparkle? I feel like it's really snowy. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe, let's see, maybe something over here, Something right on the edge. And something maybe right on the edge there, like a big one. What did I just do with it? There we go. I'm telling you, Victor is the owner of High Supply. He has all kinds of different, oh, let's do one down here, of different doodads to put, I know that's not, that's not the technical term for it, but these little gems and sequins, and he has clay ones that I'm a little bit in love with those because he has little tiny snowflakes. I love it so much. All right, so let's see. I feel like I want to, I don't know. Maybe I need to think that through before I start hacking at it. You know what I mean? I have been known to do that. All right, so let's put this aside to dry. And then, what else do I have? Oh! I have this one that I thought might be kind of cool. Okay. So I have this die that I got from The Ton. Check them out. They're on Instagram. They're amazing. And they have some really cool, what do they call these? Cover plate dies. So I just thought, when I saw this, I thought, oh, snow. That's awesome. So I thought, you know, look at, I cut it twice, and some of the little circles were on the embossing, on the cutting mat, and now you can kind of see them. Whatevs. Okay, so here was my thought. So I am going to adhere this on top of a piece of lavender. I just feel like that really, well, the gems are going to be a little bit more, dimensional, right? I feel like that's going to add, right? Because look at, this one has the, what did he call them? Droplets, right? So that's like a dimensional droplet. This one's already dry. You can see, like, it dries nice and clear underneath, right? It won't be milky like this one, cloudy. They'll dry clear. And then, so I just feel like that, in addition to the sequins, I feel like that is a winter wonderland. That's what I think. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. So I want to put this snowflake on this snowy background. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that, but I think I want to kind of try and fussy cut this. So it's going to be a little tedious, so I'm going to cut off all of the major excess, which is kind of killing me because that's so painty pretty. But I just think that it's going to, oh, so pretty. And I'll pop it. All right. So I'm not getting, I want my black lines to show, because remember, all great art should have a little bit of black and a little bit of white, and that little bit of black is going to help pop the rest of everything, right? So so has anybody got anything good to watch on TV? Because Nurses seems like it's done now, and so is Transplant, but New Amsterdam started again last night, so that was good. But like all my Wednesday Chicago shows were not on. Boo. And oh, but there's a show on Hulu, so I'm hoping that, we don't have Hulu currently, but we've talked about getting that, because there's a I don't know what you call it, but it's a movie about Billie Holiday, the United States versus Billie Holiday, which I just love her, and I just love that she was such a brave woman, and her life ended so tragically. So I would really like to see that. But then this morning, I saw that there's another one coming out about Aretha Franklin. Now, I don't know, I don't remember what, I didn't catch the very beginning of the whatever I was watching that talked about what, like, if it's on regular TV, if it's on cable, if it's on something streaming, I don't know, but I'll find out. And I also heard that they're doing something similar about Picasso. I heard that there's a similar one on PBS. You know those kind of story of someone's life on PBS. What's the PBS Plus or whatever? On Keith Haring, which, you know, I love him. And I just love to know people's story. I just love to know, like, kind of what makes them tick, you know? And Keely, I just started Kristen Hanna's The Great Alone yesterday. It's so engaging already, and I'm just like one and a half chapters in. It's good. Kristen Hanna, she's just a talent, isn't she? She has such a way with words. This is looking exactly kind of how I wanted it to look. I love it. And, I think did I tell you the other day that Aunt Chris and Tom made it to, I think it's North Carolina, and that's where his lung transplant will take place. So they're there for a while. So I think I just might send her some Aunt Chris cards. You know, I listen to books while I draw. Maybe that's why I drew, like, I just got inspired to draw an entire art printable yesterday. And it's a little bit different. I can't wait to, and I'm back to florals. But, you know, I could change on a dime. I just kind of draw what inspires me. But I did it a little differently, so I'm anxious to see what everybody thinks of it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. All right, so I'm going to scoot those over, and then I'm going to, you really think it's your favorite, Keels? I just love a young girl. Please let her be a heroine. I love a young girl heroine. We are all about that in this house. Jeff, too. I think I have... So I'm starting to hem and haw about that first card. I'm wondering if I add some doodads to that. I wonder if that will, you know, if that will make, there we go. So I just covered the entire front with a piece of lavender, and then I'm going to cover the entire front of that with, the thing about this die is it's a little bit bigger, so then I'm just going to trim off the excess. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to use my Connect glue, because this is such a, you know, there's kind of a lot of, I should have ran it through my Xyron, but I did not, but I will next time. So these coverall dies are kind of cool, because it's just, it's like a whole brand new thing, right? It's kind of like when Slimlines came out. We had a brand new way of looking at it all. We had a brand new a new palette to work on. That's how these feel to me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I have a whole nother little tube of this. Don't like to ever be without adhesive. That's for sure. But it's getting a little low. Having to shake it down a little more than normal. All right. Now, I'm going to carefully line this up on the front edge, right? And know that I'm going to have to trim it. But look how pretty that is with just those little polka dots of lavender popping through. Isn't that beautiful? I just love that it's just that little, now we'll trim off the excess. And because of the, oh, I just got a big idea. 10 minutes, yikes. How is that possible? All right. Oh, I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Right? I love that it's kind of to be continued. So I want to pop this. Shall I pop it at the top? Shall I pop it at the middle? No, the bottom, I think. And then I feel like because we already have these circles kind of going on, I'm going to do some more of those sparkly, spangly doodads that I was using before. So now let's fill this beauty with foam tape, right? I think it might be kind of cool to do some, might have some like lavender twine or something. That might be cool, right? Yep. Look at how pretty it is. And then I think I'm going to do some of these. Well, I don't have time to finish everything while we're together, but let's review. So this one I think is pretty much done. Look how pretty it is. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this one, I just need to figure out how I'm going to mount the sentiment. I don't know. I'm thinking I might just use some of the watercolor paper to mount the sentiment onto, and then just I could do it just flat because we're already popped a little bit there. This one, maybe the key to this one is that I need to just adhere it on white. If I adhere it on white, maybe that will make a difference. I just thought this might be kind of cool. The juxtaposition of this very angular die with the really round snowflake. I'm not sure yet on that one. But this one, hi Lori, how are you? If you are brand new here, if you would follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Corbiere-Scott Designs, I would greatly appreciate it. And then if you would, once you follow and like me on Facebook, if you would ask to join our private Facebook group, Let's Get Artsy with Corbiere-Scott. That way you will join this amazing community of lovely creatives who are super encouraging and supportive and kind and creative. And we will also, one of the questions that I ask when you join is for your email. Once you give me your email, then you'll be on my newsletter distribution list, and then that's how you kind of know what artsy happenings are coming down the pike in the artsy world of Corbiere-Scott Designs. And you're usually the first ones to know kind of what's happening next. So you never know, there might be a little sneaky peeky of the new art printable that's coming out on Monday. And it is what was I going to just say about that? Like I said, it will be available on Monday, and I don't know. It's named Carolyn Keels. Keels and Carolyn and I belong to this amazing group of friends called the Magnificent Seven. We named ourselves the Magnificent Seven because there are 7 of us, and we are the best of friends. And so Keely already has an art printable, and now it's Carolyn's turn. So, I name all of my art printables after women that I love and admire. And so, you guys, I think this is going to be so pretty. Like just another dimension of, oh, shut it. That's so pretty. That's so pretty, you guys. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Thank you very much. I think this is like the perfect addition to this. Uh-oh, I lost it. Those guys need to. The perfect addition to this cover plate. So kind of be on the lookout for cover plates. Just know that there's all kinds of them out there. Check out The Ton. They're amazing. And they're on Instagram. They're on the internet. And I think they only sell on the internet. So be sure to check them out. And check out High Supply. He has so much cool stuff. HAI Supply. So HAIsupply.com. If you're going to look him up just on the internet, the owner's name is Victor. He's the coolest, kindest guy. Or on Instagram, there's a link to his website through High Supply on Instagram. Am I out of time? It goes so fast, you guys. It goes so fast. Anyway, I'm going to keep putting down these pretty little circles, which I think I'm going to do that tuck under thing here too. I just think that might be a cool way of including it all, and some nice building of and repeating of that design element of the circles. I think that's whoops. That'll be fun. And I'm putting a variety of sizes too, because there's a variety of. Oh, very cool, Keels. Very cool. I feel like there's whoops. just repeating those design elements just kind of adds more visual interest and is aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So just kind of think about that. Think about your visual triangle. Think about your, oops, I think I used a bomb of glue. The glue spots. Think about your visual triangle. Think about repeating a design element. You will feel the difference in your artwork. New classes will go up on the website. Hopefully today. I'm working on that. And that is, oh my gosh, you guys, that looks so good. That looks so good. I feel like I need one kind of here maybe. That will be whimsical lettering with Anne. Yeah. Oh, sorry. HighSupplyDirect.com is the retail shop. Oh my God, they have so many cool. Well, you know what? I didn't even show that they have clay elements that maybe we'll use those next week. They have clay. I think I've used them while creating cards here. So look at these. Sorry. These are clay hearts that add like this cool little bit of dimension. They have clay stars. Pretty. So I just ordered a packet, and you could look for these, and you might have to ask them for them. Now I don't remember exactly what the name is, but it's a variety pack of clay elements. So there's like a moon and stars and hearts and I don't know, diamonds maybe, and circles. And here's the cool thing, they're all white. And the cool thing about that is that you can color them with your Copics or any, I mean, I've played around with coloring them with all kinds of different things. You can color them to coordinate with your creation. They have he does really cool things. And if there's something that you're kind of thinking about, like maybe I would do this, maybe this would be a cool thing. He's oh, there is a huge sale going on. Well, yay. I'll be over there too. I think I have a package coming from him, actually. I adore you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and making cards. And it forced me to do the card finishing part, which is absolutely what I need. Just also know that High Supply products are available at lots of local retailers. I know that K and Crafts in Minnesota have them. I know Scraps of Love in Peoria, Arizona has them. I know that Paper Arts in Edmond, Oklahoma has them. I know that Winneconne, I did have an affiliate link, but go ahead, just buy them. It's fine. I did, but I don't know. You know what? It's another thing I need to set up. I'm working on doing an Amazon affiliate link and putting my High Supply affiliate link and whatever other ones in my on my website. But remember I told you the business part is not as much fun as the artsy part. But I know it's equally as important. I just have to, there's just kind of a lot of it. There's a lot of it. I adore you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and making cards and supporting your small businesses. I adore you all, and I will see you on Tuesday with brand new art. I can hardly wait for you to see it. It's so cool. I'll talk to you Tuesday. Bye, girls.